Hello, it's Robert, and welcome to Robert's Guitars and Gear. Today we are going to look at the Eart DMX-9. Now, what is up with this guitar? Well, if you follow guitar YouTube at all, you've heard about Eart. In particular, you've seen the discussion about these beautiful rounded fret ends and just the overall value that these guitars have been proclaimed for. So I wanted to check it out. And honestly, I was just on a lark looking for a kind of green Stratocaster. And I found this. So this retails for about $560 right now as I film this. So it fills a spot in the marketplace that's a little bit underserved. These are more expensive than a Classic Vibe, for example. Certainly way less than a Player Series. So it's filling a kind of gap if you're interested in a Fender kind of guitar. Maybe the same price range vaguely as the Sire Larry Carlton series, for example. But a price range that has plenty of competition. So is this a good value? And what do you get in this range? Well, first of all, in terms of features, you get a lot. You see this roasted maple neck. It's beautiful. There's a mahogany body, which is interesting, and a rosewood fretboard. I already highlighted these frets. They're beautiful, and they're stainless steel jumbo frets. So in terms of features, there's a lot going on here, but there's a few more things to highlight. Of course, it's a 5-position switch, but there's also this little switch here that gives 2 voicings for each pickup. So we'll try that out. Overall, a beautiful guitar. Now, it's really not a Strat body. It's really a Sewer standard body. It's a Superstrat, and it's vaguely Strat shape. It's got the basic features of a Strat, but really designed to rock out a little bit more. And I'll talk about that more in a minute. The neck is a compound C to D, and you can really feel it. What's interesting to me is this is not a thin neck. This is probably the thickest neck that I still own in a guitar. But even though I have small hands, and I feature guitars for people with small hands and newer players, you can play this, and I can play this. I like it. So I think the shape of the neck is still really good, and the feeling of the compound neck is good, and the finishing is spectacular. So a really, really beautiful, well-made guitar, rich with features. So how does it sound? Well, let me highlight before we play what's going on with these pickups. So this neck pickup is actually a high output single coil. It's a 10 kilo ohm DC resistance single coil. So it's really kind of like what you might see for a fat single coil or a blues oriented single coil. I suspect that's really good for that, you want a heavier single coil, but you still want the single coil characteristics. You really want to cut through the mix. The middle pickup is a more classic Strat type output, a 6.5 or so kilo ohm. This humbucker is a heavy humbucker. This is a 14 kilo ohm rocket out humbucker. So really in the heritage of Super Strats, this fits right in, and I suspect this will be a very versatile guitar, as you can go from Strat type tones all the way through the heaviest work you want to do. So with that, let's try out a few of these tones and see what you get. I'm going to start with this middle pickup, the more classic Strat type pickup output, and I'm going to play clean. And let's see how chimey and Strat-like we can get. say that that sounds really good. That middle pickup is crisp, it's clear, it sounds really good for this price range. It really does have that kind of Strat chiminess. It sounds fabulous. Now let's try the neck and let's put some crunch on it and see if you really get that kind of blues sense of this. All right, so let's try that neck pickup. That sounds pretty good. Again, a terrific single coil sound. I've seen Eart reviews where people say you really got to replace the pickups, but I don't know about that. These sound pretty good. Again, a much higher output single coil and a traditional output single coil, and they sound pretty good. Try out the bridge. That's a heavy duty pickup. That is a nice pickup. My reaction, again, forgive my playing, as always, is this is a nice package. I find the pickups, which you might be thinking is, might be the weak link in a package like this, they sound pretty good. They've got some clarity. They are each playing a purpose. They each have a distinctive role and place they want to be. The guitar is well put together, feels great. Again, even with my smaller hands, I can play this neck okay, and it's not a thin neck. I think I'm going to do some work to it. I'm going to put some white pickup covers on. I'm going to put some locking tuners on, but this sounds pretty good. I have to say, if you're interested in something better than a beginner guitar, starter guitar, this price range, this is a nice package, and it's really worth a careful look. So research that, think about it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.